second, please, to make my first impression.
YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Pounds 978 custom video. How y'all doing? How y'all been? If you guys know, I made this Spider Hulk a couple weeks ago. For me, it's one of my favorite customs. I know a lot of people have enjoyed it because I have made 4 of these for other people as well. But I only have one with all the accessories. And you guys are pretty familiar with it because I kind of take pride into this custom. But I do have it up on eBay right now, and it is pretty expensive. I know a lot of people look at it and say, damn, yo, $1,000, $999. It sounds like a lot, and it is, I'll be honest. If I didn't know anything about customizing and I saw someone price $1,000 custom, I think that was, too extensive. But I want to break it down to you and kind of let you into my mind as to why it was priced that way and why I think it's worth $1,000, because it doesn't come cheap to make a quality action figure. You got to actually spend money. One thing one of my friends used to always tell me is scared money don't make money. And that means that you're not going to make money if you're scared to invest your money. Most of you guys probably assume that you can get an action figure, smack some paint on it, and then post it up for sale. But I wish it was that easy. You actually got to do a lot of steps. You got to acquire the figure first, get the stuff it takes to kind of prepare it, right? The sanding tools, the Dremel tools, and then you need the paints, the brushes, the sculpts, all the other stuff, what it takes, to go drive around and find all the parts, and then an hourly wage, because I want to be paid for my time too, right? So I came up with a chart, and I want to show you guys what it takes to make a custom. In fact, what it makes to make this specific custom. It's going to be different for every custom, but for this custom itself, this is what you'll need. How much it costs to make Spider Hulk. Sorry about the typo. But these are the items you'll pretty much need. 3 Caliban Build-A-Figures, $40 each, equals up to $120. 8 bottles of paint, that's 2 greens, 2 reds, 2 blues, 1 black, 1 white. They're $4 each, so that's $32. New set of paint brushes, $5. I always get a new set for new customs. Some paint remover plus Q-tips, equals about $10, give or take, to remove the factory paints. Abs epoxy, sculpt, $25 for both components. You're going to need that, of course. Sandpaper for the maker, $5 to prepare some joints. Dremel tools, not the actual Dremel itself. The Dremel tools, the sand bits, the polishing bits. We need all those. So I'm going to have to purchase those every time I get new customs. That's about $10 to $15, but we're only going to mark it as 10. An Incredible Hulk figure. I've had this since it was released, so it only cost me $20, but I think if you want him now, he's going to be a little more than that. But I paid $20, so $20. I had to use the Thwip hands for my personal 12-inch Spider-Man custom, and that was bad, so I only marked it up as $10, but the entire figure is $50, but I guess the hands would be like $10. So an hourly wage, I'll take the lowest as possible, $10 an hour. I know people are like, that's low. It is, but I'm just trying to be reasonable right now. So $10 an hour, 20 hours of work equals $200. $5 for traveling to get all these things, the acetone, everything. So once you got everything you need to make the custom, you'll bust your butt for hours and sometimes days, even weeks, depending on how much time you can put in per day. And you'll make the custom action figure. For me, this cost $442 to make. And again, guys, I was being pretty reasonable with a lot of the tools and things like that. The Hulk figure could be more than 20. The Caliban Build-A-Figures could be more than 40. It could be less than 40 sometimes. The 50-inch, the 12-inch figure could be worth more than 50 or less than 50, depending on what you do. And then my hourly wage could be more than $10. So I'm just being reasonable as best as I can, just so you guys don't be like, oh, you're overpricing it on purpose. I try to underprice it here rather than overprice it, because I didn't want anyone to think that I'm exaggerating. And for the record, yeah, I will be left over with some spare parts. For example, I will get stuck with some extra Q-tips. I'll have some extra paint remover. I'll have maybe 1 or 2 sheets of sandpaper that'll, hold me off for a little bit. Some Dremel tools. I'll have the sanding bits, but I won't have the polishers. I need the polishers. That's the only thing I really use from the Dremel tools. Paints, I always got to buy new paints. I always got to buy new brushes. I always have to buy new sandpaper, simply because these are the things that I use the most. Brushes, I can save one or 2 of my favorite brushes, which are the liners, what I make web lines with. Those are the only ones I really save, because they last me, 4 or 5 uses before I get to toss them out. But yeah, I don't really get left over with anything. The Hulk figure, I took the head, the 2 fists, and the 2 feet, so I was left over with the body. What am I going to do with the body? I trashed it. There's nothing I can do with that. I I'm not really a kit basher. There's a lot of kit bashers that can use it, but I didn't. So for all you guys who think customs are cheap and ask for customs for $20 to $40, you need to really take into consideration what it took to make this thing. And to be honest, one of the main reasons I got into customizing was because I was unable to afford some of the pieces that I wanted. And shout out to Beast Customs, because he was one of the first customizers I've seen that I wanted one of his pieces. He had a Cosmic Spider-Man, and I asked him how much. He told me $100. And at the time I was new into collecting, I was like, whoa, I think it's a lot to pay $35 for a figure. You know, when I was trying to get exclusive Black Panthers at the time when, you know, long story short, these are older figures, right? And the Cosmic was on one of the older Spider-Man bodies, but I just loved the design. And it just was out of my range. And so what I did, instead of complaining to him or anyone else, I just tried to make them myself. And I got better and I progressed as time went on. And I encourage you guys to do the same. If you feel like any price on any custom is too much for you, don't argue the price. Like, I'll never go into a Gucci store and complain about their $5,000 pricing on a pair of slippers or whatever it is that they sell, right? Because you'll never catch me in a Gucci store. The point is that I'll never go into anywhere and complain about price. You know, I complain about quality, because if I'm paying for it, I expect quality. If I go into a Burger King, you know, I won't complain about price, but I'll complain about food quality. If you give me garbage, then I'm going to complain. I don't know if that even made any sense. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on what it takes to make Spider-Hulk and any other customizers who can relate. Let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm down to answer them. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. For those who understand what I'm trying to get across here, shout out to you, because this was tiring. I wanted to like make this video super professional and kind of be a voice for all customizers, because I know a lot of customizers get sick of having to explain pricing and people who try to lowball them over and over and over. And I also get it for the customers who don't know anything about customs, who ask for customs and expect them to be the same price as a regular figure. Like, I don't blame you for thinking that either, but this is why you have to change your thought process. So hopefully this video helps. I have no idea, guys. Thank you very much for showing me love for so long. Surprised I even got some of y'all still on my side. 2020, the future is here. The future is now. So whatever it is that you wanted to do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Oh, sub. Hit the sub button.
Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?